All right, welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program. Targeted Individual Experience. Heading home a little early. Look, grabbing the crotch. The use of the light, the red light, back of the scooter. Now, I talk to the guy with the dreads from time to time. Haven't seen him in a while, but like I said, it doesn't matter. They will get them to engage in targeting anyway. Yeah. Yes, King.
Yeah, all right, boss. Yes.
All right, so they eventually get to them. And they will get to them, or if they have not been manipulated, right? But what it is that they're telling them, what it is that they're promising them, and like I said, when you have people who are in positions of authority and do things to others that are, engage in covert operations, covert psychological manipulations, right, in order to create an agenda in which the masses of people don't know, don't want to comprehend, or can't comprehend their agenda. Like I said, they got one thing we know about Western society, particularly in America, the racist police department, is that what do? When they want to get away with stuff, they victimize people, and then they try to demonize them. It's an old tactic that they use. Like I said, this is who they are. Like I said, my purpose is to expose what it is that they do and what they've been doing and continue to do. All right? It is my purpose to expose them. And as you know, when it comes to the dark tribe personality types, particularly those in the U.S. government in position of authority, is that for those people who blow the whistle on their corruption, on their lies, on their manipulation, they seek to destroy the lives of whistleblowers. I make no mistake about it. We as TIs, those of us who came forward and speak up and speak out about what's being done, we are whistleblowers. So we know that. Second time again, you'll see the flashing light, the red light, right? Like I said, it's not coincidence. I understand their psyops, psychological manipulation, and the use of colors, right? And that's through what? Research, observation, learn about psychology, right? Learn about psychology, learn about many different things that they use to manipulate us and deceive us. Like you say, I am the right one and the wrong one. I am the wrong one you decide to mess with and do this to, but I'm the right one to expose them. And I'll continue to do so. Right? I'll continue to do so. Okay, so hope you guys see exactly what it is that they do. Hope I explain it in a manner in which you can understand and comprehend. Because when others, people say that I'm being targeted, instead of just telling them it's all in their mind and they have a delusional disorder, listen to them. Listen to them. Okay? Just because a person say they're being targeted doesn't mean that they're delusional. All right? And sometimes delusion is based off of reality. Things are actually being done to the person to make them delusional. All right? That's what understanding about psychological manipulation, that's what it does. It helps you to look at things at a broader aspect. Not only that, but to try to understand the mindset of people, and particularly in Western society. Right? Because what they have shown is that if they can get communities to engage in targeting, engage in doing what is called decomposition of a person's psyche, a person's livelihood, life within a society, they can get them to do anything, right? Anything, including murder, and teaching them various ways to do it, like poisoning, right? Slow kill process. This is what they do. And so you gotta understand this. I watching a video of a young woman, and she was like, "What is going on with black women today? What is going on?" And here's the thing: most of these YouTube content creators who talk about relationships, right? They don't ask the right question, and not within the people themselves, not within black men and black women. But they don't look at the external factors. So when they say what is going on, it just shows you that all they're doing is trying to treat the symptoms of a psychological warfare. Right? As I said, they're trying to treat the symptoms of an ongoing psychological warfare, an ongoing cognitive warfare. Right? And the only way you're going to cure it is if you understand cognitive warfare and neurocognitive warfare. Right? If you are a professional psychiatrist, psychologist, sociologist, you need to understand what cognitive warfare is. And you need to look in the black community if you want to see examples of people who are exhibiting the negative result of cognitive warfare. That's what you all need to be looking at. All right? So, you know, like I said, I'm not an expert in any field, but I know enough to understand what was done to me and others. I know enough to understand what continues to be done. I know enough to understand that people, particularly black people being the most, in terms of religious believers, that this is how other groups manipulate us, through religion. I know enough to know that. No, do they know enough to know that? No. See, the other groups, the Caucasians, the Arabs, they understand very well. They understand very well. And like Dr. Amos Wilson says, you know, if we have to develop ways to not only become defensive against these sort of attacks, but able to also engage in these sort of attacks. Okay? So, you know, anyhow, it is what it is. And then also today, they use a lot of Hispanic music too. I was upstairs, cars driving by, playing Hispanic music. You know what I'm saying? So it is a different, you know, usually they play a lot of other music, but not Hispanic music. I should say Latin music. Okay? So yeah. And so again, look at the amount of red, right? See when they do what they do, right? They start to see people wearing red at particular times, right? Anyhow. I get a transfer? I can't give you. Okay, then I'll pay on the other bus. All right, thank you. I got it.